Favorite part about band is
the friendships.
You being able to express yourself.
Having a family.
The marching.
being able to like feel proud about yourself.
When the band room is your home once, it's always gonna be your home.
I don't even know. I don't know what they think, but they think it's easy, and that's wrong because it's totally not. And it's like there's so many parts in band. No one's replaceable because there's no like on a sports team you have backup players and people to go in if one of your guys gets sick or injured. But like in band it's not like that, and nobody else knows like everyone's part, so that even makes it more of a family, I think.
You're part of something so much greater.
You can't make excuses. If you want to do it because you're never going to experience anything else like it.
Describe band camp.
Sweat, it's the blood sometimes, the tears.
Really, really long.
Band camp. We have like a ton of fun.
That's where the friendships start. Right away, you connect with people there.
It's like 12 hours, right? Maybe 14. It's a lot of hours.
I enjoyed every moment of it because I knew it was going to be my last time doing it with such great people.
So tonight is to show you what they've done over the past 10 days, kind of give you an insight into the show, and you'll be able to see and hear quite a bit tonight. Unless you were out here every day, which you can't be, you have no idea the work that every single child out here has put into it. Regardless of what's going on, you can decide whether you're going to be in a bad mood or a foul mood or be worthless that day, or you can wake up and you can decide that it's going to be a great day. And that's what they did for 10 days straight. Pushing them to get up every day and come here is why we do that. Okay, why that's possible. So when they say on some Saturday that they're sleepy and they don't feel good and they want a little sniffle and a back rub, get their butts out of bed and send them here, because that's how we get better.
Hi, my name is Savannah Bryant and I play the flute. Football games are when we get to like cut loose, really.
Oh my god. I love football games. They're my favorite part of band. Because it's just you and your friends like hanging out and having a good time and playing music together and dancing, and it's awesome.
They're a hoot. You really can't describe a football game other than it being one of the most entertaining times that you'll ever have. Just really exhilarating.
Football games is a good time. Just go to practice, go to the games, party with your friends.
It's really fun. I love football games, cheering, screaming, and just playing the trumpet. I love the halftime shows, and it was always great performing in front of the home field.
Gets people like up in the mood, like, hey, let's go Wildcats. And
I have mixed emotions about football games, but they are fun. We play stand tunes and goof off and have fun.
because you're with your family and you're watching football and you're about to perform and you're doing the dances, you can hear the music.
See, whenever the quarterback says hike, or the center says hike or whatever, you pass it to the quarterback and he turns and throws it. So we stand ready, and then we bring our horns up and we play and we dance around. And we have a good old time, like this.
If you're him, it's like that.
Football games are always pretty fun because you're in the stands and you're just kind of like dancing around, jumping around, just hanging out with your friends. Once it comes to the show, you just get to show off.
Hi, my name is Jordan Douglas, and I'm in the pit of West Johnston High School marching band. Well, there's like good practice days and there's bad practice days. Good practice days, like
Bands is always gonna have its hardships. There are gonna be days like, I don't wanna be here, I'm tired. You got into a fight with your best friend or whoever you're in a relationship with, and you don't wanna be there. But at the end of a run through, you really wouldn't wanna be anywhere else.
Practice is it's a handful sometimes, and then sometimes when everyone is quiet, great practice. But that day, people talking,
If it's not perfect, do it again. Like, repetition and practice makes perfect.
It's just a lot of repetition, but it's fun. You have like a lot of inside jokes, and you're always with your friends.
Like, I spend more hours practicing a day than I do sleeping, so it says something.
Hi, my name is Jada Wiggins, and I play the bass clarinet, tenor saxophone, and contrabass. This year Invitational was a very emotional time for me because it was my last one, but it was able to show the difference between being a marching student, being a leader, and also just having fun with your friends.
So, it's about 8:25 in the morning. I've got my West shirt on, and I'm ready to go to Invitational. Let's go.
The Invitational is a competition that we at West Johnston host. We have anywhere from 15 to 25 bands. It's a great experience for the kids. They get to see other bands, they get to see other band directors, other staff members, other programs, shows that are kind of like ours, shows that are a lot like ours, and shows that are nothing like ours. So they get to see that and they get to experience that, and they know that every band is essentially the same in the fact that we all put our instruments together the same, we all learn music the same, we all wear uniforms the same, and it's just a matter of it's a different approach, and they get to be able to see a lot of that different approach.
I just think that it's really amazing that people can come to West to perform.
Invitational, it's really cool because like you get to see all these other bands come. It's really cool to see all of them and be able to support them.
So it's a fun day because you meet a lot of people
Invitational, that was a big one for me this year. Being president, I was pretty much number 2 guy. Mr. Griffin had me do lots of stuff. I was there all day long. I was there before, helping set up and telling people, hey, we need this done, we need this done. So I was one of those guys handling problems and making sure everything was in its place.
We just get to watch other bands, and it's a lot of fun because you get to learn from what they can do, and then we can also see what we need to work on. So it's a pretty educational event, you can say. So, but it's still a lot of fun because we get to work with other bands, and we can still meet new people, and it's still fun.
They love hosting all these people, and they work incredibly hard all year long, building up to that weekend to make sure it's an experience that every band director, every staff member, every parent of a band student, every band student remember, and hopefully will want to come back to years later.
My name's Andrew, and I play drums.
1, 2, 3.
I love bus rides. Like, I wish I could just, like, when we arrive at the place, I just hate getting off the bus. I'm just like, man, I just want to stay on this bus and not getting off.
Traveling locally, we're on regular buses. And when you're on the charter buses, that's even more fun. It's moving home.
Part of the Fall March Band season is the competitions, and we travel most of the weekends to compete in various locations around North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina, Maryland, Virginia.
Describe the traveling aspect of the band.
Fun. So much fun. Really, it is.
What about it?
Is it fun?
Yeah, it is fun.
The traveling part is one of my favorite parts. You get to meet new people.
It's fun. You watch movies, hang out with friends, you eat a lot of stuff, and you sleep, and it's really fun, especially on long trips.
My name's Johnny Martinez, and I'm in color guard. I love parades. I love practicing for parades. I love the music for parades. I love the excitement. When you're in a parade, you can look at someone directly in the face and see them start laughing because you smiled at them, or because you're doing something goofy for the theme of the parade.
Who's ready for the parade?
I actually love parades, just because they're always fun. We always get to play the best music, and it's always something that everyone likes. That's when a lot of people get to really see us in the community.
Are you ready to march for Mule Day Parade? Yeah.
You have to have good technique because that's what everybody's watching.
I just like the music that we play.
We get to play fun stuff.
Parades are usually alright. Like, you get to march around and get in front of people who don't really know what the program is.
Are you ready for the parade, Emily? Yeah.
You just see that whole block of teal, and that always the music that you can recognize or still sounds good, so you still want to dance along to it.
Hi, my name is Caleb Citrak, and I play the alto saxophone.
Carrie Band Days is usually our defining competition. It's really where we're going in the entire season.
Carrie Band Days is it's the last competition that we do in North Carolina at the end of the season. It has a parade that happens in the morning and then a show that happens at night. It's gone on for over 50 years. It's a huge deal. It's an incredibly large show, an incredibly well-run show, and the kids love it because of the tradition that the show itself has and how long that it's been running. The kids love going to it because of that, and because it really means a lot to finish the season. And regardless if we're done there, we go outside of North Carolina after that to finish the season there.
Carrie Band Days, it's always fun.
It's late in the season, so we know what we're doing, and our show's a lot of fun to perform all the time. And I just love it.
It's not as big as like a huge competition like regionals. It's still pretty much like the championship of local competitions, so it's still pretty big to the band kids.
It was the best season I could have asked for, and to end it with Carrie was absolutely amazing. We snapped our horns down, and I was like, this is the last time ever, and I just started bawling.
my name is Alicia Pitlars. I play the clarinet and the vibraphone, and I am the creator and editor of this documentary. If you think you love music, join band, because that love will just skyrocket, completely skyrocket and grow and develop. Yeah? Yeah? No?
Band kind of really opened me up the past couple of years.
It's the best decision I've ever made. It's changed my life, and I don't know what I would have done without it.
And I find myself doing better in those classes than people that don't do band.
You really need to join because you learn a lot of stuff. You get to see new people, different experiences, and that way you're not just sitting at home bored.
Just try it. I mean, you can always try something. If you don't like it, that's between you and you being a band.
That's why we're a family. You help each other out and you teach each other new things, and it's so positive.
You've been through everything with these people. If you think even the slightest that you might want to give it, you definitely should.
I think that music and band in general have a much larger impact and larger effect than just notes on a page, just playing an instrument. No matter what you do in life, there should be a certain pride taken with that, regardless of if you play a sport, if you're on a certain club, if you're go to one school or another. There should be a certain pride of what you do and a certain way that you hold yourself, and taking pride in the fact that you do that. And I think band helps teach that.
If you want something that will prepare you for the real world, and then also give you a sense of accomplishment, a sense of achievement, and having fun, then you should definitely join band.